Over there. Yeah, I'm just coming up early just to make sure there's no problems because it's my life. That's the way things go for me all the time. No, I'm not a victim. I'm just like, "Son of-" that's my new favorite saying now. Yeah, me and Miles having a comment. We know somebody just freaking. I don't drop names because I'm not an idiot, but remember I talked about the chick boys, how they run around and get girls impregnated and stuff like that. That's what we were talking about.
No, no reply yet. The PT.
What? I didn't know you got your mouth full. I don't understand you. No, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just what? What do you? No. Nobody shows up, Miles. I'll give them 2 more minutes, then we'll call it quits. I'm just so like I said, I always come up a little bit early, just in case we have problems. I'm scrolling in. What am I scrolling in? Oh, TikTok. I just downloaded this app a couple of days ago.
If you have the TikTok apps, everybody playing with TikTok, it is always pop into your phone. Very, very annoying.
No, not really. You know what? I get these one notifications all the freaking time of the Hodge twins. I think the Hodge twins is two guys, they're twins, of course, and they're funny. And the things they talk about, they're funny, okay? But I get buku amounts of notices about them posting something. It's like
Who's doing
Hodge twins.
that?
The ones that you like them, they're funny as hell, but
That two black guy.
well, they're biracial, and they're funny, and they touch. Like I said, some of the things they talk about, I wouldn't get away with. You know, I get thrown under the bus as quick as a heartbeat, but they're funny. No, I'm not promoting them. Oh yeah, you got one person was here. They got that exchange rate, and they bailed. That's the only people tell me I should stop doing that. The exchange rate.
Yeah, just go ahead.
All the time in research I put in looking up the exchange rate. People watch it, lazy asses watch it for maybe 2 minutes and then they bail. Screw them. Screw them. No, I'm not mad. I'm just freaking. Well, it's 8 o'clock, Miles.
Oh, this Burgers. Good
Hey,
morning.
Bogos, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Bogos, power to the people. Remember that. Thank you very much for the super sticker there, Mr. Bogos. Mimi appreciates it. Hey, Bogus. Doss. Why people call you Bogus? Doss. Did you get notification that I was going to go live today?
You're not missing.
You're not missing anything here? Oh, okay.
Mary, good morning.
Hey, Mary, how you doing?
Evening.
Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. Sweet and sour pork. That's one of my favorite. Well, not so much the pork, the sweet and sour chicken. I love sweet and sour chicken.
You love sweet and sour pork if I make the minced pork bowl.
Oh yeah. Do you Miles will grind up the pork meat and she makes them the little tiny pork balls and they're good. But my favorite is sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah.
Hey Peter, how you doing, man? Glad to see you.
Morning,
Glad to see you.
Peter.
Glad to see you, man. What more new laws are they throwing on the books for us now, there, Doss? It doesn't surprise me, but you know.
Cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah,
That's not
that's
true.
that's been a while, man. That's been a while. traveling up and down the highways, man, you see them all the time in other states. Oh yeah, it's all the time. And they say it's for your protection. It could be, you know, it could be. Yeah, it can be, you know, I mean, they can use it against you. But it also, you got to think of it also this way, Doss.
Yep.
Say you get in an accident and then you find out for it's kind of suspicious, like a scammer. Hopefully they got it on video where, you know, where they race past you and they jump in front of you, then they hit the brakes.
Speed limit. What is this discretion?
Like whatever they want. Hey, Doss, I was reading an article. I cannot remember what state it is where it's going to be an open speed limit. In other words, drive like Germany, the Autobahn, drive at your own risk. Is
No
it true?
speed, no speed limit.
There is no speed limit. No, I'm not talking. There's one state on a highway. I cannot remember. I know Utah does that a lot. They do a lot of experiments for so many miles. They'll have it like 80, 85 or whatever, but it's not throughout the whole highway. But I was reading about that. I can't remember what state it is where it's an open speed limit. You know? Still a dash cam in the box. Do you have a radar detector? 85 tops in Texas. Do you know, Doss, that it's illegal for a truck driver to have a radar detector in their truck? It's illegal.
Yeah.
85 top speed. And I can't remember what state it is where it's going to be an open speed limit, like the Autobahn in Germany. But don't ever get a flat tire. What is it? No, don't ever want to run out of gas on the Autobahn. They'll give you a ticket for it.
Hey, Darrell, good morning.
Hey, Darrell Florence. Good morning. Glad to see you, man. Even for cars? Doss, even for cars? I know they were for trucks. I didn't know about cars, though. I don't know. Yeah, well, they have nowadays. They got laser detectors
Laser.
too. Only problem is if your speedometer is broken on your car and you got a GPS system and you got a GPS in your car, you can't tell them the speedometer is broken.
Even cars.
Because they say GPS will tell you how fast you're going. Huh?
Even cars.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know they were legal for cars, but I know trucks. Well, I know a lot of guys. What they used to do is they get a handkerchief box, all right, and of course it's empty, and they cut out the bottom of it and they have a hole so that you know the sensor, and they put it over top as a radar detector. I the fastest I ever went, with exception of California, was 65. California, you can go max is I think is 60. If the cop ain't in a bad mood, he'll leave you alone. But I didn't know it was for cars. I just thought it was for trucks. Yeah, yeah. But how they get the information on apps from other people, right? Other app users. So you might have some junk. Oh, there's a radar detector here. There's a cop here. There's a cop there. There's a cop here. Your tags expired last April. Well, you need to get them renewed, man. Yeah, okay. Cadillac converters. They still have the problem in California. I don't know. It might have been California where people are cutting out the Cadillac converters and stealing them. Oh, that's cool. What's it called? Wise. Okay. Yeah, they do that here too. They do that here too. Now, is it legitimate? I don't know. I see places where they have a structure inside the garage, like an office type thing, separate from the garage, but it's all you can't see in it or anything like that. And they have the hose, the sniffer coming out of a hole. And you look, and you're like, I get it. It won't pass. Yeah. Don't hear about it much. What's it going to be the top? Well, as you see, Miss Myles has returned from Lasam. I'm glad she enjoyed herself with her grands and her daughter and some of her other family members.
Enjoy, but
But
the
what?
rain's annoying me and the mud.
Yeah, it's weird. Even here, for the past couple of days, the weather has been pretty mild. Okay, it's not like cold. Well, I don't think it's cold. It drops down like to 80, maybe between 80, 85, and the humidity is low. But certain times during the day, it seems it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The temperature will climb up to like in the 90s, and humidity will go up a little bit. But then at night, we haven't ran the aircon at night. I don't know when's the last time I ran the aircon at night because I don't need it. And it's pretty comfortable.
When you go out from the house, people doing like this.
Yeah, people are cold.
Oh, it's cold.
I think it's
Well,
nice.
wearing their bonnets.
I think it's nice and comfortable. I think it's comfortable. Yeah. I remember one time, when they started bringing out the Cadillac converters and the unleaded fuel. But like my car I had a 68 Catalina, okay? Then they said that you had to do this and that. It's like, screw that. No, no, no. They wanted you to do a bunch of different. First it was exempt. But then they started other garbage.
Yeah.
Popo. Popo. Police. Popo, yeah. Hey Rodney, how's it going, man?
Rodney, good morning.
Yeah, 2026. It's starting off with a bang, ain't it?
Happy 2026 to
What?
you have email?
Huh?
Rodney asked, do you have email?
Yeah, it's in my what you call it. In your description. I think it's in the description.
Yeah.
I'll put it down here. I have two emails. I use Gmail for YouTubers and there you go. And I don't want no nasty pictures, all right, peoples? What the hell's going on here? Okay.
You keep on pressing. Rodney.
So did you really, really enjoy your time there? She complained that it was cold and rainy and damp and wet and muddy.
You just stay inside the house if it is raining. The rain is just continue. The rain.
Yeah.
It's like spraying water.
Suck it up.
You still get wet when you stand outside.
Well, yeah, because it's raining.
Everybody have running nose because of that.
Everybody has a runny nose because of the dampness.
Mm.
You know, I thought about that, Rodney. I thought about doing merch, man, but I don't know.
What is it mean?
More it's like shirts and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's a company that does that, but I don't know. Yeah, Dash, you're right. I know. I was like, what? They have these girls that are dressed like I'm trying to be Muslim. You know what I mean? And there was the face are covered, and they do things, and you're like I don't want to describe, but it's kind of like what? What are you doing? Yeah. Then they got other ones where they'll be sitting or holding something, and they move it over a little bit, and you know, females they'll move it over just a little bit, and you get a little quick flash or something. And you 9 times out of 10, I'm like, what are they doing? Because they're just sitting there. Because my eyes, you know, my eyesight could be better. Even with glasses, my eyesight could be better.
Yeah. The the PT is rescheduled because it's what she knows if we are. I'm not going to schedule my PT today. What do you
Okay,
think?
let me ask you this: it's a yes or no. All right. Do you have PT today?
I have, but
Okay.
she
But
but I want. But she said reschedule those already scheduled because what she knows, I'm not going to schedule with the next week.
what?
She says that. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's in Ilocos
Yeah, oh,
Norte.
okay. And then she said she will going to move the other patients to other escape to
Oh, okay. Does it has nothing to do with us?
no.
Then I don't care. Hey, hey, Dal. Let me ask you a question, man. You ever be sitting next to you ever be sitting next to your wife, say at home, and she's texting somebody that's in the field, like her family, and she'll be texting Elikana, and you're like, what the hell are they talking about?
3 p.m.
Three? I don't even ask Myles anymore. Who you texting? I don't.
That's why I keep on checking because you said PT today, so I sent her message. So I'm waiting for the reply.
Okay. They don't care.
Yeah, I don't care because I'm waiting for the reply.
So what all did you do while you were there? Did you go into town?
I went there last Sunday.
Is it still a pain in the butt getting from your barangay where the house is to the town? Is it like take forever in a day?
No, the most of the tricycle already they use the road from the road the new road near the mountain rather than they took the road near the river the west
I
or
don't know, Myles. I
east side west side I mean
yeah, but, you know, it doesn't bother me. But like I said, and Darryl probably anybody that's been to the Philippines, anybody in a relationship with a Philippine partner, okay, you always know when they're talking about you because they ain't that good at it. Okay, they're not that good at it. They'll say something, then all of a sudden you see all of them look at you. You're like, them son of a bitches are talking about me, right? She gonna deny.
no no
Yeah, yeah.
if I am talking someone I will not going to see just talking I will not going to look at
So that's what I liked about your mom. Anytime when I was there and she'd have a conversation, she talked in English. Yes.
Oh no, Darrell, no. If I'm talking someone, I'm not going to look at the person where I'm talking about. Where
Exactly, Daryl. You know they're talking crap about you.
I'm just talking to the person whom I'm talking to. But if I'm talking about someone, I'm not going to look at him or look at them. Just talking about it. Just talking to the person whom I'm talking about. I'm not talking to. I mean,
Sorry, Daryl. I don't buy any of that.
hmm.
Hmm. Now, Miles, it's, like I said, her mom, anytime I was there and she'd be talking, she'd talk in English. You know, and she spoke English very well. You know, that's why I understand how the older generation speaks English pretty good. Okay, I call it Philippine English. Okay, the younger ones,
Yeah, before when maybe when inang times they um really focus to the English subject.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why inang only studied until
Hold on a second.
grade 8.
Hold on a second. Go ahead, so make friends.
You tell them we are doing the live.
Sorry, folks. It sounded like there was a kid yelling outside, and it sounded like Miles' grandson Liam. Nah, they're taking him to the Barangay Hall for the child care, child preschool, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I noticed that though. They'll sit there and they'll.
Yeah, always complaining, Adare, always complaining. I am bored.
Oh yeah, because
bored.
see, you gotta. That would. I mean, Florence will tell you, you gotta watch yourself,
And
especially
I don't want, yeah,
especially in a small town. You gotta watch yourself, man, because like I said, I can come up with somebody and start talking to them, okay, and next thing you know, she's my mistress. I've been with her since I've been here. Miles doesn't know anything. You know, she just people ain't got nothing better to do than to make things up. No, it's not everybody. You got your chosen ones here that got the big mouths, okay? And everybody knows who they are. So you just gotta watch yourself. Right?
and one thing is I don't want to go walking alone, especially not around here, going to other place because of the accident, what happened to us when we were driving the motorcycle.
What are you talking about? Yesterday?
No, before, last time when
What happened?
you drive, what happened? The car almost hit you.
Oh, yeah, but a lot of other people complain about that same person. Yeah, there was a guy, what was he in a white Toyota? Yeah, he was like being an ass, plain bluntly, okay? He was just making, he was just, I don't know if he was doing it on purpose or he just, this person, you couldn't see who was inside of it, so I shouldn't say he.
Yeah.
They either making people's lives miserable, okay, or just didn't know what they were doing.
Mm-mm. That they almost hit us.
Yeah, the rumor mill, yeah. That's why you just, but see, a lot of people know me around here and they know I'm pretty harmless. I'm not a predator or anything like that. I don't try to bite off more than I can chew, I guess you could say. I don't know. But and they know I'm harmless. They know I'm very content and happy with Miles. You know, but they always ask when they see me out and about, roaming around by myself. That's the first thing they ask. Where's your wife? Where's your wife? Where's your wife?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that It's just like people here, though, especially when you talk to the other girls or women, and people say it's just like a wild crocodile. You know, the wild crocodile living in the mountains have two tongues.
Are you talking about we're talking about Badoc. We're not talking about a
Yeah,
crocodile.
no, I mean just like the people who are talking about life of other people, especially like this topic, mistress about mistress. If
I
they
ain't got
talk about
time. Man, I ain't got the time and I ain't got the energy for that nonsense. I don't, man. And it's like I said, this is a small town. And no, I have no, let me just start it off by saying I have no desire to do that. Okay. But I just ain't got the energy. I don't. It's just, and always looking over your shoulder, and it's, I heard horror stories, okay, where the wife, okay, because it's usually a wife, the wife will show up at the mistress's house and stand outside and let everybody know that this woman's a, you know,
that's,
right? Am I wrong?
that's weird.
Am I wrong though?
No.
Yeah, they will stand outside. And Florence, I mean, Florence never did this. At least I hope she didn't. Where the wife will show up at the mistress's house, making a letting it know be known to everybody what's going on. You know, so it's like I don't need that kind of attention. I don't need. I don't know. And plus, here, man, I can't get away with anything here. Let's be honest. I can't get away with nothing here, okay? Because everybody, an average Filipino will dine a foreigner out like that, okay? Let me tell you what, because they look out for each other. They do. They look out for each other. And I just don't want to get involved with that. I'm serious.
Good morning, McLovin. Good morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, McLovin. I'm sorry. Yeah, where'd he go?
There.
Oh,
That.
sorry about that, dude. Hey, McLovin, the guy with the perfect Irish name. Hey, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. You and your resorts, though, man, relax.
The bus you take, can you get off? Yeah, can. But when you get off there, you take another bus again. Not
Yeah,
the same.
you
Not
got
the
to
same
remember,
bus.
though, the bus that she gets rides the Philippine highway system, okay? And the highway system's nothing but a big loop, all right? It goes like this, all right? It's a big loop. So you get on these buses, but the problem is if you want to get something that's off the beaten trail, and it's, you would have to get off the main bus
Mhm.
and get on what they call a province bus, right? The province bus is like the ones that just drive in the park. Well, the one here goes far south as Vigan. That's it. It doesn't go any farther. And then it turns around and goes north up to Loa, which is Loa is the capital city of Ilocos Norte. They call them province bus. They don't go anywhere else. Right. And then you got what would Florida, the ones that drive all like Florida, what would they call them? What's the name for them? Not the company name, but the type of bus. Okay, you got your province bus. What else?
The same province bus.
It's not a province bus because it drives all of the Philippines.
That is province bus still.
I thought there was a different name for them.
Province.
Hey, though, ask Florence because she probably. No, I'm not saying you're stupid. Don't take it the wrong way. But there is somebody told me I can't remember the name for them though. You got your province bus that drive within the province of like Ilocos Norte, and then you have another bus companies that drive the whole Philippines.
But those still they are province bus.
Hey DC, how you doing, man? How's life going for you in Baltimore? Yes, we sold the truck. Dude, it wasn't.
Finally.
I don't know why well, I know why. Because of the white, we have a rice mill in Lasam, and that was the reason why. But it ended up not being only used for that; it was being abused, and people were breaking parts and not fixing them. Then me and Miles had to pay to get it fixed, and that's why we brought up from Lasam to here because we knew that if we left in Lasam after a period, we get phone calls. Oh, this needs to be fixed. Oh, that needs. I was like, no, I ain't driving it. Why am I going to pay for it? It would have been abused. So it just sat in the driveway, and I mean, I was always starting it up because here I don't know if it's the fuel, it's the batteries, I don't know, but at least twice a week you got to start them up. Oh, she doesn't know. Yeah, so it's just
Province
benefit.
bus.
Huh?
Province bus.
Okay, we'll just stick with province bus. I thought it was.
Darren, if you want to go to that place or for good food, when you stay here in Badoc, you can take the bus, Florida or GMW, and you tell them you get off to the Blue Lagoon in Pagudpud. They drop you there.
Now, keep in mind, you can go anywhere in the Philippines on public transportation.
Yeah.
All right, you got the buses, you got the jeepneys, you got the hire vans, okay, and you got the tricycles, and sometimes you got a motorcycle. And what I mean by that is you can be walking on the road, somebody will pull up to you and ask if you need a ride. Now, you can do that, but pay the guy something, okay? Pay the guy something. I have done that once, and I paid the guy. He at first he didn't want it. He was like, no, 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 no. I said, "Not take it, man. Just take. I'm grateful for you picking me up."
It's much better you have your own car.
The Green Monster bus.
Green Monster.
I don't know. The only ones I'm familiar with is the ones that drive. I call it well. You got the prison bus. Okay, I'll call them prison bus because there's no aircon. Okay, and the seats are so uncomfortable, and they're usually slow as hell. So I call them the prison bus. And then you have the aircon buses. Now keep in mind though, the prison buses, the non-aircon buses are a lot cheaper
Yeah.
than the aircon buses. You need to calm down, young lady. Okay, it ain't all about you. Yeah, walk away, man. But I mean, if you want to ride on a bus that drives slow, stops every 20 feet, take the prison bus. Or you can enjoy the ride with an aircon bus. I'll opt for the aircon bus. What?
Green Monster bus.
I don't know what he's talking about the green. What are you talking, McLaren? What are you talking about the Green Monster bus?
Because there is green bus from Manila to Lawag.
Oh, there is a green bus. Is it just like Florida?
Yeah, just
Oh, okay.
the Farinas line.
Yeah, you're right. I seen that too, and I was like, wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
the sleeper buses.
yeah, sleeper buses. There is a sleeper bus of Parinas. There is a sleeper bus of Partas
Now let me ask you a question. Do they have a place on those sleeper buses? Because usually the beds are
Yeah.
like here's the seats and the beds are up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have a bed for every passenger on that bus? Or no?
Maybe.
I can't see it happening. I can't see it. Unless they're really short.
Maybe. Well, because I never experienced, I never ride that sleeper bus.
Either but they're probably pretty nasty too.
It's nice, maybe nice, but
What do you mean nice?
nice to sleep. But
Yeah, but when's the last time they have this is my thinking, okay? Y'all might think they have a serious problem here with lice. All right.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? And it's oh yeah. Yeah, he's right. You see a lot of them.
Yeah,
on the news where they hit tricycle drivers. It's not funny. I know it's not funny, but it happens. They hit tricycle drivers. Oh, the Filipino size.
Yeah.
I could see if you're going from Manila to say Luwag,
Mm.
that's like a 9-hour bus ride, all right? Yeah, and you drive overnight. Yeah, I don't know.
Why you don't know?
I don't know if I would get this because you got to pay extra for that, right?
Mm.
Huh? Have you ever been on a sleeper bus? Okay, so you wouldn't know. Hey, McLovin, you got to pay extra for that for the sleeper. I imagine you do.
Yellow houses have new stuff.
No, I think it's the same staff, but they're
Same.
not all.
They only reshuffle Darren. Those working in the grocery, sometimes they are here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the restaurant, and those here in the restaurant go to they are reshuffled.
Yes, but there is also ones there that were there, but you no longer see. Like that one woman used to talk to me, not all the time, but the one I told you that right before the pandemic, she was skinny. Then during the pandemic, she kind of, like me, kind of gained some weight.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I haven't seen her around. Yeah. I thought India was. I mean, they. I was in. Not, don't take don't take. But I was in it when I was in India, man, and it was kind of like, man, this country's crowded. It's so crowded. You know what I mean? It was like, and it's really weird if some of the things they do, like when you got a person parked on the side. I mean, traffic is crazy there. Okay, it's always like rush hour, 24/7. And somebody open up the door, and somebody will hit the door, and it's kind of like it's not the person that hit the door's fault.
Mm.
At least I don't think it is. It's the person who opened the door's fault. But it's weird. India's crowded. I told you that.
Mm-mm.
It's crowded. I'm great people. I never had a problem with the people there, but it's just crowded. Yeah, and the sleeper bus. McLovin says we be. Yeah, I can. Yeah, the average height is what? How's it the average? 5 foot. Now there is tall Filipinos here. That's not like, but the average is like. How tall are you? Miles is only what, 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Maybe they put an allowance so just in case they have 6 footer passenger, they can lie down there.
Miles, the beds don't expand. They're stationed.
We just don't know because we are both not no
I've never
experience.
been on one. I mean, I've seen them. Matter of fact, when Miles was going to Lasam this time, I seen a couple drive by, and I was like, oh, they got sleeper buses.
Mm.
And I asked Miles about it. I said, do you have to pay extra for that? And she didn't know, which you probably have to.
Hello, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? How's life in your world? Yeah, that's what I figured, McLovin. You ain't gonna get something. The only thing I'd be afraid of, okay, is because they do those stops. You get out to do whatever you want to do, smoke a cigarette, use the bathroom, whatever. You get back and somebody's sleeping in your bed.
Yep.
You're like, that's mine.
Mhm. Oh no, they won't allow. I think the maybe they are not allowing people eating in the kind of bus because it's aircon. That's why every every time when they stop for kind of like eating dinner or eating lunch, they stop to their designated restaurant and tell the passengers to have eat in there.
I'm surprised on that buses on a long trip. What do you think, McLovin? On a long trip, you ain't got people in the back of the bus cooking. Yeah.
If I have to bring my own meat, it's just like just a boiled egg. You eat egg inside the bus.
I'm talking cooking. I'm not talking.
You can. Are they allow you to cook?
Probably
in there?
not, but it would not surprise me, Miles. That's what I'm saying. If I walked on a bus, I'm like, what smells? And all of a sudden you look at the end of the back of the bus and some old woman with a
Them alone, the driver and the conductor don't do that. Why the passenger
Miles,
allow
no,
them?
you make it complicated. I'm just saying it wouldn't. All I'm saying, I'm not saying it never happened. It wouldn't surprise me. I'd be like, oh, okay.
If you do that one, you have to
No, no,
to have you have your own compare.
you're being weird. Oh, sorry, Mr. Dan. Hey, Dan Marie, glad to see you, man. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Old Miss Miami, never even heard of them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, it'd be like, you're in the Philippines, never mind.
They won't allow.
We understand. I think you're missing the whole point, Miles. What I'm saying is, no, they don't do it. Okay? But like I said, if I got on a bus going somewhere and all of a sudden I look all the way back and there's somebody sitting there cooking, I wouldn't be like, what the hell? I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
No.
Stop. You're trying to make it complicated. You're trying to make it. What is up with this today? Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Happy New Year's.
Good morning.
How's life in Texas, Anthony? A microwave? I don't know. I think
Yeah,
somebody
microwave maybe
some
it work for them, but like I said, most likely they eat into their designated restaurant.
Miles, we all know that. We're just trying to be funny. We're not saying it happens all. I have never seen it. Okay, and when I got on a bus, I have never seen anybody in the back cooking. I have never seen it. And yes, when you're on a long trip, they have those designated areas. It's like in the States where they stop, and if you want to eat, you can eat or break, whatever. All right, yes. But we're just trying to be funny. We're not saying it happens. I have never seen it happen. But like I said, if I walked on a bus and there was somebody all the way in the back cooking something, I'd be like,
I will kick you. I will kick
oh,
them.
you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing.
I
Stop.
will kick them
Stop
out.
with the violence, okay?
Kick them out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, Anthony. I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm telling you, some of the things they do here, and it's not stupid. They just adapt. You know, they adapt to whatever they have to deal with. Like it'd be like, okay, okay. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Well, actually, Anthony, a lot of times they will be say they. I don't know if the bus drivers are in on it, whatever. They might be. I don't know. Or they might get something free out of it. Is they'll stop just not forever, just for a couple minutes, and you have people coming on selling stuff, fly fish, peanuts, whatever, soda, water, whatever,
Yeah.
you know, and they walk down the aisle and then back up, you know, back to the front. You see that a lot, a lot. And of course, you get your beggars too, you know, which they try not to let on the bus. The Loopy Express, yeah. I was telling Miles about that one time. Remember, we were talking about it. I said, I wonder, you know, like in New York City and other cities with hot dog carts. I said, I wonder how good that would do here. Because you can find them, believe it or not. If you look on Lazada, you can buy a hot dog cart. Hot dog cart is, you know, it's got a wheels on it and you push it. Then you go to your prime area where you know you make a lot of money and you stay there. You got a big umbrella and you sell hot dogs and drinks and stuff like that. And also you got your what we call in the States a roach, what's it called? A roach coach, okay? Where they in California, the Mexicans, which is really good food. Even in Texas, really good food, Mexican food, and they have bands or a big walk-in, okay, and they make food there. They got a mini kitchen inside them vans, and they make like all sorts of good food. But I was just remember we were talking about that. I said, I wonder how good that is. A hot dog cart. Not with them riding hot dogs.
You have if you have that one, you get a franchise.
No, you don't want to.
Yeah.
No, you're missing the point. You're missing. Okay,
If you have like that, even hot dog cart, you get a permit.
Well, of course you're gonna have to have a permit, of course, and you gotta be, you know, make sure you're not feeding people garbage. But like I said, I'm just curious. Like we were talking one time, you know, we're just BS talking about opening up like a steak sandwich shop or a chicken wing place here. But Miles even says people don't want to pay for stuff like that.
They can, but you
They don't want
you
to.
you don't need to feed them every day.
If they're paying for it, I'll feed them every half
They
hour.
can.
Nothing's free.
No free.
Why would I give? Why would I spend money just to have a food visit and give it away? No, no, there is no freebies. Like I told her one time, because here you get talk. We haven't done. Me and Miles haven't done. You always hear about a discount or buy one get one. You know what I mean? You hear customers saying that, and I say, you know what I would say to them? Let me tell you what. You know, your vendor or your the person or the company that you buy your stuff from. All right, I write down their phone number, hand it to the person, and say, I'll tell you what. You call this person and tell them to give me all my inventory for free or half off or buy one get one, and you'll get it in return. Yeah. Well, it's nice. Oh, Mucky, I thought he was gonna have a heart attack when he saw you. When you came home. Mucky's a mama's boy. So you know it's yeah, they make for yeah, Mucky was bad. And now, you know, and when you think a dog's having a fit where they kind of twist their body up, that's what he was doing. Oh yeah, they'll be at the park, maybe. Oh, that's all right. Glad to see you, Mary. Glad to see. Yeah, food trucks. I don't know if it'll do very well here, though. To be honest, like I said, Anthony, people don't want to pay for things here. You know, they don't. That's why, like I said, most of these people, I shouldn't say, well, a lot of these restaurants, eateries, whatever you want to call them, they don't, how can you say this? They all serve the same thing at the same prices. So there's no competition. No, no, you're right. I'm pretty sure there is, but well, mostly, okay. I'm pretty sure Anthony, all the little eateries that you see on Main Street, yeah, they got permits, okay. But these ones on the side streets here, where you see a person put up a barbecue grill, and they got the barbecue and
No,
some
no,
pork.
no,
They ain't got the permits.
no. So if
It's fine. It's
you
fine.
you get it from the barangay only, not the municipality. You get a permit from the barangay.
Do you think they all get permits though?
They give. You cannot do that without the permit.
What do you mean you can't do it?
You can do it. Just selling without the permit of barangay.
So is there somebody that drives around 24/7, like your barangay security?
Mm.
They don't drive around 24/7. There's usually a guy hanging out at the barangay hall. Whistles. Usually it's whistle. You don't see him driving around.
Yeah, because he's guarding the barangay hall.
Well, yeah, he's staying in his watch, yeah. But like I said, they're not driving around all the time, so they don't know what's going on. And what I notice here is Filipinos won't rat each other out, will they? They won't. They won't go out of their way to tell on somebody. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah. You got to be. Yeah. Boy, I can't imagine that the profit here. The profit's really not that good. You know what I mean?
If you have profit for 1,000 in one day, that is good profit.
Maybe though.
What is
I
the
don't know.
car
The
price?
VA and Social Security. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though. When I retired, I distanced myself from the government. I distanced because I have my reasons. I distanced myself. You know, I don't want to get. Let me tell you all a story that really freaking gets under my skin. Okay, I'm not trying to get political, but it irritates me. All right, I know a person and I was over there myself for Iraqi freedom, Desert Storm. All right, this person was over there. Okay, in a parking lot in Kuwait. All right, as an MS. I had nothing against MSs. Okay, somebody got to feed you. Okay, was only there for a very short period of time. Left early. All right, and now this person does whatever it possibly can to collect from the VA. Does research on what they can get. Now they're already getting from the VA, all right, but they're digging deeper and deeper, trying to find more stuff. Like I said, and this person was never in combat, all right, was over there doing Desert Storm in a freaking parking lot in Kuwait, and didn't stay there the whole time. Was only there for a short period of time, and then left. That kind of stuff pisses me off, man. There's guys that've been through hell, and you're a health department, no code inspector. I never anything. I thought with what we call them hell. I don't know. I just call them health department. I never had a problem with them when I was working in the, in the food industry. I never had a problem with it. But of course, the area that I worked in, my work area was always clean, you know. Now those ones that were like Roy, Anthony Royd on the line, you know what I mean? Knew it that they found one thing, it was like I'm shutting you down. But
No, he said he's verifying their permits. So
yeah,
he's inspector about the their permits. Just like
yeah, making sure they're legal
yeah, yeah.
and they're doing the proper paperwork.
You need to show them the.
I don't know if Anthony. I don't know if I could do that. I can imagine some of the things you've been through as far as people trying to, you know, I don't know.
In Manila, have a lot of illegal
It's all over the world. They got illegal people working.
vendors, especially those sidewalk vendors.
Inside what?
Sidewalk vendors.
Yeah.
They are illegal, most likely. If they know there are some people who are inspecting those illegal, they post away their cart.
Hey, Anthony, I'm not sure about this. Okay, that's why I'm going to ask you. Even like hot dog carts, aren't they supposed to display somewhere on that cart their permit to be selling food, so it's visible to the public? I don't remember. Here, you don't see none of that. Even well, the only place you'll see that is in the Yellow House. The permit to have that stuff. Everywhere else, you don't see it.
Permit?
Yeah,
You cannot see.
the Yellow House is the only place here, but that actually displays the permit. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
You can see. You cannot just notice their display if they display or not.
I just never noticed it. That's why I thought, Anthony, because I know the U.S. is pretty strict on food handling. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I go in there, yeah, you know how some restaurants on the door they have it displayed like the last inspection they had, they got an A. If I walk into a restaurant and they got that thing displayed and it says like a B or a C, I'm turning around, I'm walking out. Because I know that you can get away with so much, to maintain that A. And if you can't keep an A and you drop down to a B or a C, your kitchen's nasty. I'm sorry, your kitchen's nasty. And that's why it's like, no, I'm not eating you. Nope. What's on this? You got anything on?
No.
I don't know. We're gonna go. We probably.
You said you go to 178 to buy the garbage.
Oh yeah, we have to get it. Myles wants to get a new garbage can because the lid on it is broken. It's got
A big hole, and then the flies can go inside.
the lid dropped off, hit the ground, and a piece of it broke off. Now it's saying that the flies,
Yeah, you attract the flies.
a sticker, yeah. That's what I figured. They have to have something displayed, letting people know that they're not nasty. Now, is there anybody that has have you ever caught anybody with counterfeit stickers or whatever? Where they never been inspected, but they got that sticker slapped on the side of the car. I know it happens with cars. Inspection stickers on cars, if they still have them, I don't remember. But I know one time there was in Philadelphia, there was a little thing going on that it was they weren't fake stickers, but the car was never inspected. What? So that's the only thing we got for today is when we go to, you want me to go to 178 when you're doing your
Yeah, you do the,
jazzercise?
you have the cut also, haircut.
I was thinking about letting my hair go long. Huh?
You go to the barbers and cut it.
Once you get your head shaved,
I want to go to barbershop.
why? What are you
Go
going
to
to have to?
Sarda and cut.
I like you better with long hair.
Yeah, but it's hot.
Suck it up.
It's hot.
It's hot. Huh?
The aircon.
Turn it off.
Cold, yeah.
First you're saying it's hot, now you're complaining that it's cold.
No, when you go to outside.
I just turned it on because it was getting warm in here.
Already enough for the cold in Cagayan. It's so cold.
Yeah, it's Myles. It's good. They're not
Almost
complaining
don't-
about telling me that how cold it was.
I
And I was
almost
like-
don't like to take a bath because the water is so cold.
Yeah, that's another. That's why I was like, man, I need to get my heater for my shower water heater. Because y'all forget the water here is well water, and it's very very cold, very very cold.
And Jethro, Ma, you take a bath now. I will carry a bucket of water for you, and I've already boiled water in there.
And you'll sit there, and you get your bucket of water, you take it to wherever you get your shower, then you have a scoop. The scoop.
Yeah.
But when you scoop it, you sit there and you got to psych yourself out. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Woo!
And then you pour it over, you're like, oh. Right?
It's cool. Where you get the heater? If there is no running water, I
Okay,
get
let me ask you a question. They still on the using
Yeah.
the pump, or they have like we have here where we have installed? Oh, they don't have the installed water?
just like when?
No, like here.
No,
They don't have that yet?
have, but they mostly they use the pump well. It's nothing in that place. Only in the town they have like.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I don't know. When we went the last time we got that hotel, they didn't have installed water. Remember?
People living in that area, just like Mary Joy's place, they have that kind of water, just like we have, but they are using the tank,
Yeah.
just like Virginia's, just like Virginia, they're using the
Yeah, they got a water pump that pumps water from the well into a water tank, and then
in Lasam.
a pressurized water
In the
tank.
town, yeah, they will use the monthly bill water, just like we have here.
Yeah.
But if you have your own tank,
Yeah.
you can have that kind of water system running.
And they have no water heaters, do they? Like we have here, they don't have that here, do they?
No, have a lot using.
We stayed at, remember that hotel? I'm not gonna name the name. Well, it wasn't even a hotel. I called it, no, it wasn't, was it? Okay. It was the only one in Lasam at that time, right?
Mm.
The place we stayed. It was hell. It was hell. I had no running water. You had to use bucket and scoop. All right. This is the motel, hotel, whatever they want to call it. The aircon sucked, and it was loud. It was blowing most of the time. It was blowing hot air, and the TV. They had
That is closed. That is already closed.
please.
That building, but they use that as
If somebody's got money, Okay, because that place was a house at one time. Just by the, because when you go in, okay, it had two double wood doors, the entrance, okay, and then when you walk in there, you got the main area, and then they had staircase that went on both sides of it that went like this, like like this, all right, to the second floor. It was a house at one time that somebody converted into a hotel.
I think they use that wedding, those activities to sit.
Yeah, that's what it.
No.
But and the mattress, Miles, the mattress stunk so bad. It smelled like mildew. And I was like, how much we pay for? How much we pay for that? Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember? No matter what it was too much.
That is the one they put in there. But most likely those who are traveling going to Lasam is they have relatives there so they can sleep to their relatives. That's the
Not everybody, no. Well, that's not a main thoroughfare, travel thoroughfare, is it? That's not a highway going through town.
no.
Don't get me wrong, and you were telling me they built us, the sun has been built up the past
Yeah.
couple of years. So.
And
So,
you can see
so do you have any regrets moving from the sun to here? No? No? Well, that's good. Did anybody say anything to you when you were there about that? No? That conversation's over and done with? Because I know you were getting a hard time about it before, when you moved from there to here. Let me ask you all a question. When we had this conversation, I'm not gonna drop any names, okay? Never mind, because I know it'll piss you off, Mom. I don't wanna piss you. What?
don't ask about something. You just go to the one in there. Don't ask
Hey,
anything.
McLovin, I'll ask McLovin. And I want you to be honest with me, McLovin, okay? Because it kind of, it's getting old. It's getting annoying sometimes. This shyness thing, okay? Where you got an elder at the set, they say they're shy and they kind of like, they hide. You know what I mean? No, they do abnormal things. I'm not saying hurtful things, but they do things and you're kind of like, how old are you, 5? It's getting kind of annoying. I understand the culture, okay? They're very quiet people, okay? They don't like drawing attention to yourself. But when you come over to somebody's house that you've been there many times, okay, and you pull this shyness on outside, man, it just gets annoying. It's like, okay, you've been here 100 million times. It's annoying, Miles. It's annoying as hell. Talk to me. Not you, not Miles. But what?
Nothing.
It's very immature.
If like that, you have to tell. Don't tell it to me.
Oh,
You tell them.
no, because I like this person a lot. It's just annoying. You know what I mean? You've been over here 500,000 times. Why the hell are you sitting in a corner on the floor? Get your ass up, sit on the furniture. That's why I got it. Watch TV, do whatever you got to do. It's just, I know it's nitty pitty, but it's just annoying, Miles. No comment?
I will tell.
Then you tell. No, I don't want you to tell because I, hold on a second. Oh, shoot. What do you want? It was me. She wanted out. You want to know something? Today is the 8th. We still have no electric guy here. Like I said, it just gets annoying sometimes, you know? It just gets annoying, Miles.
What?
When people, I'm shy, you know, stop. Stop with that shy crap, okay? You've been here 500,000 times. You sat at my table and ate with me. Don't pull that shy crap with me, okay? I'm sorry. It ain't working. Yeah, it is. It's a 9, but I don't know when they do read the meter when they feel like reading it.
I don't know since how many months already they started just come here before or after for 4 days after the reading day.
Oh, I understand what you're saying, Anthony. Make them feel welcome, and I do. I mean, I don't. I'm not a jerk when they're here. I mean, I offer coffee or, you know, well, the kids are totally different. They're, you know, kids are kids. You know, they feel comfortable with anybody, you know. But it's like, I even hand the remote to the TV, say, hey, here you go. No comment?
I don't know.
Don't say nothing, Miles. Just keep it. I'm just venting. But the person's a really good person. It's just I don't understand why. Like I said, I've been in this house 500,000 times. I've sat at a table and ate 500,000 times, and all of a sudden they're shy. Please, please, I ain't buying.
Yeah, they are going to celebrate the Nazarene feast of Black Nazarene.
Who is Black Nazareth?
They call that Black Nazarene when the Jesus carrying the rope, the cross, the one you watched last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, today is the feast day, so a big thing in Manila.
But today's a feast day.
It's a big thing in Manila.
Yeah. No, I'll get over that thing. It's just it's like
It's a traffic jam.
Just every day's a traffic jam.
More because they celebrate the feast in Quirino Grandstand.
People have asked me, what's it like driving in Manila? Did you ever drive in New York City during rush hour? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just like, I think I'm an easy person to get along with. Like I said, there's just two things. Don't lie and don't steal from me. And we got a long way. Nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody, including myself. You know, and if I think there's people who I have done a lot for them, you know, and I don't expect anything back because I know they don't. For the average, they really don't have much to give, and I know what they have. It's just keep it, you know, just keep it. Don't worry about this Americana. The Wild West, it can be. It can be. I have never physically drove in Manila. I've been in vehicles going through Manila. I'm like, wow, New York City during rush hour. Yeah, the only thing, like, I don't have strict, I don't like, okay, and Bruce and other people live in know what I'm talking about. They live in the, I don't like people walking around the inside of the house looking in the rooms and stuff like that. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Are you casing my house out? You know, and Miles even tell you. I mean, I won't say nothing to him, okay, because I don't want to, because I might be thinking the wrong thing. All right, but I will watch them. I mean, I don't go walking behind them and no, but I'll sit there and watch where they're going, and what room they're going into, stuff like that. I mean, any other country, you don't do that. You don't go into somebody's house, walk looking in everybody's rooms. At least I never did. Have you done? Well, Have you ever? You never did that either.
I do. If
Because you're nosy.
when I am,
I'm joking.
if I was invited to the house, I do.
I don't go into people's house. That's their house, Miles. If they say, come on in, have a seat, and I'm in the living room, or they say, hey, come in the kitchen with me, have a cup of coffee, that's why I stay. I don't even, when I go visit somebody, I don't even like using their bathrooms. I don't. You know, I would, if I had to, I have to, but I really don't even like using the bathroom, the restroom, CR, whatever you want to call it. I don't. They say, hey, you know, I won't help myself to something like in the refrigerator. I've seen that happen. You're like, how are they doing? Helping them just going to open up the refrigerator and see what they got. That's none of your damn business what I got in my refrigerator. Yeah. Right? People got to learn boundaries. Hey, Anthony, how would you feel if somebody came into your house, got up, started going in every room, looking what you had in your room, and then opens up your refrigerator and starts looking at it? You know, it's true.
No,
Yes.
especially if one relative. Okay, if you want to have a drink, you can go. You want to drink water, you can go. And
No, no, I mean,
don't
like,
don't
no, wait, like Miles's, I call her daughter, okay, sure. She's not a daughter-in-law, she's a daughter, okay? And her kids, they got free reign. They can, but they do know their boundaries, though. They do know their boundaries. Like this office here, they'll never come in here. In our bedroom, they'll never go in there, okay? And I'm like, these people, they're respectful, okay? But anything else, like Liam, I'm we're not their maids, okay? If you want something to drink, there's a freaking refrigerator. Open it up. If you something you want, take it. I don't care. That's different. But somebody that's never been in your house before all of a sudden starts looking in your bedrooms and looking in your refrigerator. But what the hell are you doing? Yeah, no. Sit your ass down. You know? You just don't do that. Any other countries, Miles, we don't do that. That's disrespectful. But like I said, Shaw and Liam and the little baby, you know what a freaking refrigerator is? What do I look like? Your maid? You want some? But 9 times out of 10, anytime I go into the kitchen to get something like a cup of coffee or something like that, Miles, you can be my witness. How many times I go get me some iced tea and I'll pour a glass for Liam? Every time. Liam's a good kid. They got free reign, but they know, oops, they know their boundaries. Like I said, they never come in here. Even the baby, she'll never come in here. They never go in our room. Oh, okay, yeah. Some people gotta watch them, man. Yeah. Is Sunday the same? Home training. I mean, Shaw's even cooked here, right?
yeah.
Like I said, Shaw's fat.
If
Shaw,
you tell you cook, if you don't tell, don't tell.
like I said, I look at Shaw like a daughter, man. And that poor girl, she's been through a lot of crap in the past, what, 2 months? She's been through a lot. I have a lot of respect for her. And she's an awesome mom, man. If you ever sat there and watched her interact with her kids, she's an awesome mom. She will, whatever she's doing, she will stop and focus her attention on whatever, Liam or what's her name?
Lakeisha.
Nikisha. I always get Nikisha, right? She always focuses her attention. Beautiful girl. But I look at her as like a daughter, you know what I mean? I have gotten comments and I was like, dude, shut up, man. Shut up. You know, well, yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about, the rude comments. I can't look at her that way, you know? What? I can't. How old is she?
29.
She's 29 years old, got 2 kids, been through hell and back in the past 2 months. She's a strong, strong woman. Home training. Yeah, really. If she ever meets somebody, I hope that person treats her like gold, man. I really do. Treats her like gold because she deserves it. She 100% deserves it.
She want to go abroad.
Huh?
She want to go abroad.
Oh, OFW?
Mhm.
Who would take care of the kid?
That's if Mary Joyce said I want to taking care girl.
Taking the kids and transplanting them from here to Lasam,
Yeah.
that won't go over well. She has, those kids got her mother, the family here. If you wanted to do it, that would be fine, but it's not going to be a free ride.
But I said, even your kids taking care well, it's different.
Yes. That's it. I feel for the girl. Feel for her.
Who's barking?
Huh?
Barking.
Monkey's barking at the wind. It shifted. It was coming from the north. Now it's coming from the east, so he can't handle it. No, not yet. You know, exactly what you're talking about. Exactly where. Miles, I don't, is there any place, are you talking about the one that looks like it's got like a garage underneath and then on the second floor, it's got them rooms. The one Miles, it's a house, but I'm like, nah, it can't be. Because I've never seen a place that every room has an outside entrance. You know what I mean? I never seen that before. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I just never seen it.
Which one?
The one where,
How many the
okay, remember the appliance store that used to be?
yeah.
All right, there. But on top, it's got the living space. On the bottom, it's got like garage doors with. I never seen. Like I said, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I
No,
just never
how
seen it.
many times that you heard me asking people if that
They
is
know.
a family house or not? That they
Was
said
it-
it's a family house.
Was it the same people that were telling us right next to the Yellow House grocery store was going to be a Jollibee built there? Was it them same people?
I don't.
All right, Daryl, we'll give you a minute. Like I said, I think it's the one. If it's the one where it's the garage, everybody's saying it's a house, man. But like, it doesn't look like it looks like a place, like a hotel place, like a motel or apartments. The apartments they can't be very big. Let's be honest, they can't be very big. Maybe one room.
One room, each family. Example, if that the owner of that house is they still have mother and father, and there are siblings. Oh, this is yours. Every time when you come here, this is yours. This room is yours with your family, and this room is yours.
No, so those rooms can't be very big. Probably about the size of this room. A whole family living in a, well, never mind. They have done that, which I don't think anything is wrong with it. Okay, the how you say that word, minimalist.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like family house,
He probably see he
and
even thinks
they
it should be like a
and
home.
they the the lobby or what the ground floor they use as a commercial building for rentals.
Yeah, there was appliance place there for a little bit and then left.
There's a saloon in there. There's grocery, is mini grocery in there
I'm really surprised at that big building, the one the American wife with the how much all those spaces are taken up now.
already. Yeah,
Yeah. I just wish that like a doctor's office was there or a lawyer's office was there. You know what I mean? I know what they say, wish in one hand and crap in the other one, see what fills up faster. But do you all think I'm wrong? Me and Miles had this conversation many, many times. The mayor of a town is like a salesman for that town. In other words, trying to get businesses like, okay, let's just throw out there Jollibee's, McDonald's, whatever, to come into their town. It just seems like they don't do that here.
they review the will become a good business or not, because Badoc is a small town. You know that
But so was the other towns in other places were small towns. Look at you told me Lasam growing, right?
Lasam is growing. You don't know that Lasam is a big. I can
No,
say that
it's about the
more.
same as
If
okay,
I
right.
can tell that it's more bigger than Badoc.
Yeah, but what time it wasn't, it was about the same. They had one road and all the shops on the side, on the sides of the road and a market, and that was it.
Now is many establishment, the establishment, but their own business, put their own business there.
Like I said, I just think the job.
The crossing road just inside the Lasam town. This corner have a big, maybe the building occupied 7-Eleven is a big 7-Eleven.
What's 7-Eleven? Where? The only 7-Eleven we got is on the highway.
No, in Lasam.
Oh, the Sun, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big. That is
Yeah,
a
but
big,
I'm saying that the song was the same size as this town. They'll tell you before. No. When we were there, same thing. Okay, had a main road going through it, and you had your vendors on the side. No chains or nobody, no well-known store. Okay, it was all local stuff, which I don't have a problem with. All right, now look, they say it's growing.
Yeah.
I mean, you got chain, well-known shops that are coming in there because of the mayor. The mayor has a lot to do with it. The mayor, one of its job is the mayor represents the people, and what they want to do is they want to get more revenue into that town, so they sell.
They put also a classy restaurant.
Being a mayor doesn't mean you sit in the office all day long and worry about how you look on a picture. That's not being a mayor.
No. He's a good mayor. He's using the head.
How's that? What, the one you have now?
Yeah.
How's he using his head?
He's only looking about the progress of his own town. The progress of his.
I mean, the guy's only been in office for. No, never mind. I don't know nothing about him.
That is the second term already.
I know nothing about him, so I'm nothing. I mean, the biggest, and it's not a bad thing. The biggest business we have here is the Yellow House. The Yellow House grocery store and the Yellow House, whatever it's called, the food house and Travelers Lodge. They're the main businesses here, right? The gas station is privately owned, not owned by a chain chain place. It's privately owned. Now they got a gas station on the highway. I don't even know if that does any business because you really don't see many. Big for travelers, yeah.
For travelers, many people go there.
You sure?
Mm.
Okay. So I was always told the job of the mayor is he basically is a salesman selling companies and stuff like that the town, to get more business into the town so they draw more revenue. So they can do more things in the town.
I think he opened like that, but most of the people in Lasam, most of the people of Lasam wants to have business, have their own business inside the Lasam. So maybe the mayor more prioritize those people living in resident in Lasam to have their own business inside the Lasam town.
I don't think you get my point, but okay.
But there are some, it's just like Chinese and Korean.
There is no apartments past there. There is no hotels or apartments. I think I do.
Way down in the left.
Oh no, no, they're all businesses there. I know you're talking. The private homes with businesses. What they do here is a lot of people. When they build, if they got having a business about on the first floor, they have the business, whatever it's going to be, and then the second, the third, usually it's 2 to 3 stories. They'll have these flies, man. They'll have their house. How big? It's not very big, man. DC it's not very big. But like I said, it just here. Somebody open up a business. It's here for maybe a month and then it closed down. Privately owned, and I don't think they realize how much what they had to put into to make have a business run successful. And everybody just copies off each other. You know what I mean? If you have a restaurant that's doing really well, okay, after the first month, somebody even maybe next door to them or a couple roads down, they'll open a restaurant and they try to do the same thing. That's what happens here with Sorry Store. One street, a person open up a Sorry store, okay, and people watch and they say they're getting a lot of business, then they open up a Sorry store. And what they do is they'll borrow money, the stock the Sorry store, they sell everything and then they shut down. They don't understand that when you open up a business, you have to have at least 6 months of available cash so you can maintain inventory and everything like that. They don't understand that, In other words, a lot of things here are done on knee-jerk reaction. Hey, Carol down the street's doing really good with that Sorry store, so I'll open up one. I can't afford it. I ain't got no money, but I'm going to open up one. And then they borrow money from the 6-fivers. They borrow money from the 6-fivers. Okay, they're guys that lend money out, and they buy the inventory. Right, they make a profit that day, and then they spend the profit that they made instead of putting the money back into it. Not all of them do this, or not all. Like the Sorry store we go to all the time. She knows what she's doing, and you see it all the time here. Well, they'll open it up. The first couple of days, they got everything you want. And then when you go back there 4 or 5 days later, sorry, sir, out of stock. Sorry, sir, out of stock. And then all of a sudden you notice that the shelves are getting barer and barer and barer. And then all of a sudden they shut down. You know, so what was that? Okay. But how it's DC, it's a small town, man. I mean, that road, the main road, that's it. Now you got roads that go off, and you get like little tiny businesses here and there, but that's really about it. It's not that. I can walk from the park, which is the northern end of the town, okay, and I can walk all the way to the Yellow House. How long does it take us to get to the Yellow House when we walk there? 10 minutes. 10-minute walk, and that's it. The town's done. You know, is that a bad thing? No, no. It's a small town.
Bruce, the alamang, it doesn't even put in the fridge for a long time. As long as
What?
the taste is still the original taste, you can have it. You can still have it. Oh, it's yummy to dip in the mango. Oh, yummy.
What are you talking about?
Alamang, the preserved small shrimps.
Oh, the ones you had yesterday?
No.
No?
It's talking about the shrimps from the sea.
Well, where'd you get the shrimps you had? Yeah, Myles, when she returned from
The
Lasam.
shrimps that I had yesterday, is from the field.
The field?
Have a lot of.
How'd they get in the field? Do people put them in there and
Maybe
grow them?
those shrimps is from those stream the
Oh,
stream
okay.
water
Oh, yeah, because they use that. What's that river called that goes through?
irrigation.
No, what's the name of the river?
Cagayan River.
Cagayan River. It flows in her area. That's the houses at and everything. And they use, a lot of the farmers will use that to flood the fields for the rice and stuff like that. So I guess that's where they're coming from, right?
Mm-hmm. It's kidding.
Yeah, Miles told me she gave me the Colors is a good people. As you can tell, he gave me that huge watermelon. And like when Miles makes something and like it's like, well, we ain't gonna be able to eat that much, eat it all. She'll give like the what's that called? The glutinous rice. The rice,
Yeah.
rice. She'll give it because I had to be in the mood to eat it. It's not bad, but I'm one of them people. If I'm not in the mood to eat it, I won't eat it. And she gives him stuff. So yeah, she gave him these little baby tiny ones.
No,
You have any left?
the shrimps
Yeah.
still have them.
Why don't you go get it, show them, man. If you want. She's wanting. Yeah, they're little tiny. I was like, what are you supposed to do with them? And she says, you put it in salad and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I see now. I can't see. They're just like I said, man. I mean, you can probably grab a handful. I don't know. Food is different here, man. Food is different here. Not, and that's not a bad thing. It's just things that you would never thought of eating. They'll eat it. Like I said, they'll eat leaves, and you're like, what? What? And then, and they eat it. And 9 times out of 10, I'm half tried like the one at the tree that I call the picking tree. I've tried it. It's not bad. It's not bad. And people, I mean, they think it's like the best thing in the world, you know. But they also said it has a lot of nutritional value to it. So that's cool, you know. What's she doing? Just one of them. I just wonder, Daryl, there's a lot of stuff that Florence can get in like Texas. That's it's native or not native, but they eat commonly in the Philippines. I mean, have you ever seen Florence go outside and start picking leaves off a tree? It's not funny. They eat it, man. That's it right there. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. You got three. You got three shrimps. Okay, I got you.
Mm.
And it's got everything there, man. Look at. I'm not knocking it, okay, guys. I'm not knocking it, but see what I'm saying? And it's the eyes are still there.
It's good for adding into the kneading.
But I also said like salads, right? You can put it on a salad.
Salad.
Hey, Mark,
No,
what's up, buddy?
you can eat this as jumping salad, still alive.
His legs bothering him today.
There.
What?
Can eat this as jumping salad.
Now are these cooked?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
cook this one. That's why I will eat.
Will Mucky, can Mucky eat it?
Yeah.
What's this, man? I just want to see this. Maybe. Well,
Me.
yeah, he's eating it.
Mm-hmm. Really cool.
So I mean, things like this. Like I said, I guess it's good for like a salad, or like she said, the ding.
And when it's still alive or still jumping, it's good for
Cheese
jumping
lid.
salad.
I don't think anything's wrong with it. I mean, it shocked me when I first got it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay. It's kind of like what, but now it's like okay. Like I said, it's an everyday event where we have people come to our gate or the fence and ask for it, and I'm like, I don't care. The only thing I ask of them is instead of there's some and Myles knows they'll take it and they'll sit there and pull on it. You know what I mean? It's like don't do that, man. Just break it off. What is wrong with you?
There's no second time. He's doing like
No, I'm not an ass about it. It's like, dude, I said, can you just break it off? You know? Pandasol, you get a local Asian store? Oh, shrimps. Now you tell me, Bruce. Now you tell me after I just gave him some. I don't know, Bruce. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of things that living in the like West, the States, they say you shouldn't give your dogs, and you see it all the time here, like chicken bones. They they give it all the time. And I grew up, I was always told, no, you don't give a dog chicken bones. Well, they do it a lot. I'm not saying it's good or bad, okay? But you see it a lot here, you know? And like they say dogs won't eat fish. Well, come to the Philippines, you'll see differently. These dogs love fish.
yeah, but I gave them the fish with no bones or
Oh, no. Myles make sure when she does give them a little bit of fish, she does make sure the bones are out of them, okay? We know that.
it's so tiny bones, so
His name is Valentino.
Valentino.
That's his fun. Do you know him?
My stepfather is Filipino from Luzon named Valentino.
Do you know
No?
him? Are you sure? You sure he's not a cousin or?
I don't know where's what place is that? No, Luzon, because Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Northern Luzon, Southern Luzon, or Central Luzon. Siya,
Knock yourself out.
that's why I already cooked.
I like those big shrimp. I don't know about you all. I like those big, where it feels like you eat a chicken wing. They got the prawns, man. They got ones here. I'm telling you, they're like that. And you're like, oh. Australians are like them, man. They cook them on the barbie. The big shrimpies. Right?
Morning, neighbors mo. She ate it.
Yeah, I know she ate it. So what else is going on in the world? Myles has got physical therapy.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. We need to take a walk about where we need to go.
178.
You need to go to one.
To get my rubbish bin back. I can.
You what? Oh yeah, she wants a new trash can.
But I think it will separate can with the paper and the plastic and the residue,
Yeah.
food residue.
The secret is though, no, they won't dry. The secret is olive oil. You spray it down.
Yeah.
You spray it. Well, actually, the first time when you first, because you cook it twice. Well, not twice, but you flip it. Then okay, is I marinate in olive oil. I didn't get crazy. All I did is put olive oil and salt and pepper on it. Okay, that's all I did. All right, I cooked it, and when I flipped it, I sprayed it again with olive oil. So nah, it wasn't dry. They were pretty good, man.
As long as not overcook in the air fryer, that release will dry it up.
It wasn't. It wasn't dry.
Overcook.
It wasn't overcooked.
Yeah. If it is overcooked, it will become dry. The
Yeah.
meat will become
Well,
dry.
I know that,
Yeah.
but they weren't overcooked. I'm sorry, man. I got this. I don't know. Remember that one place, the beach?
Yeah.
We got the chicken man, and it was bleeding. I was like, Miles, I can't eat this, man. I won't eat wild chicken. That's your cousin, ain't
No.
it? See, what you learn, hey, Bruce, Bruce probably knows too. You never talk bad. You never talk bad about one Filipino to another Filipino because 9 times out of 10, they could be related and then you just got a mess. You know what I mean? In other words, if you have a bad run in with a Filipino, don't tell nobody about it. Just don't tell nobody. Because chances are they're related. Somewhere along the line, they're related. It could be a cousin by
It
marriage.
depends on if they have the same province or even the same province if they don't know each other. So
First cousin. So it might be Miles's third cousin, right?
it's from Manila.
Like one time it blew my mind. Miles has a nephew, and the nephew is older than her.
Yeah. It's living in
And I'm like,
Region 2.
how's that happen?
Yeah, the mother of my nephew is my cousin. Was my cousin.
Then it's not your nephew, it's your cousin. You said the mother,
His mother is my cousin.
then he's your cousin.
Mhm.
He might be like your second or your third cousin, not your nephew.
Cousin, nephew, my nephew. Hey Norman, good morning. Good morning, Kuya Jan.
That's right. Hang up the mouth. You got that, Norman. You got that right. You know what I did when she came home, John? I said, "Get your ass to work. There's things that we need to be done." And she looked at me and goes, and walked away. No, I didn't say that. John, you know me better. I didn't say that.
I just done watering my plants, Kuya Jan.
Yeah, John, she was more worried about her plants than anything else. I was like, I love you too, babe. I'm with you. See, me and Miles, we're sarcastic to each other. We don't take things seriously. Oh, we do it when it needs to be, okay? But like I said, she was more worried about her plants, and I said, "Hey, I'm glad to see you too."
Oh, you know the string beans at the corner have fruit already old. I will plant the seeds later.
We're just see, we're not up each other's butts, man. You know what I mean? I mean, no, we don't have one of them weird relationships, okay? But
Kuya Jan,
we have John, we have come to the determination. We have determined that who the hell wants us? You know what I mean? Nobody else. They're like, hell no, oh hell no, I don't want anything to do with them, right?
yeah.
Just like, you know how many times, John, you know how many times I heard people say, Miles has attitude. And you know, you're like, no, she don't. She just stands up
I
for
do.
herself.
It
She just,
depends.
no,
The
you
one
just, you just stand up for you. So you don't let people BS you. You don't let people, well, no, you used to. She used to let people roll all over her. But now she's kind of like, oh no, I ain't putting up with this. You know?
depends how you treat me.
Because we have been around judgmental people that shouldn't be judgmental, okay? Because they got a lot of, what's that old saying, John? People live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, you know what I mean? And you're like, you want me to start running my mouth about you? Okay, keep it up. Keep it up.
So when, Kuya John, when will be the time we meet together in vegan? When will
He is far from vegan. John is very far from vegan. Not very far, but where do you live? You told me you know where you live.
in La Union,
And how far is that from vegan?
to Ilocos Sur.
What do you mean
Is it
next
just
to? Is it north
next
or?
province to Ilocos Sur?
So you got local, sir? Well, that's far, Miles.
No, he just once said that it's only I don't know how many hour travel from their place because they
He would know better because he goes vegan.
Mm-mm.
Not all the time, I guess.
Yeah,
But he's going to vegan.
it's closer. It's close to them. Even current,
Is it closer than we are to vegan, or is he?
we are closer, but
Oh, man.
he close also.
That's a bus ride. From, I don't know about you, John, but
Yeah, this
from here to vegan, it's a bus ride from
this
hell.
also take I use the bus.
Yeah, you get on the prison bus, John. The prison bus is the ones with no air cons and the seats are. You got to bring your own little padding to sit on. We don't, but you should. Right?
Yeah, vegan from here to vegan Kuya Jan is 1 hour. 1 hour 15 minutes. Ah, 1 hour.
Well, it depends on the bus driver. The bus driver wants to stop every 5 feet to pick somebody up. No, it takes longer.
That is the problem. That is the problem of having bus turtle slow.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The prison buses are slow. The aircon buses are not.
Oh, yesterday there is also old man that is someone is keep on calling him. No, I'm still in the bus. The bus is very fast. It's just tell you opposite way. The bus is so slow.
Yeah.
Mm,
What, the Florida bus?
mm-mm.
Really? Usually them buses are pretty good.
It's very slow, I think. But still, my tentative hour at my expecting time that we arrive here in Badoc is 5:30. But 5 o'clock we are already.
Yeah, she got home fine.
Mm-mm.
My concern was going through the mountains, because the mountains are so unpredictable. North of us, they're so unpredictable, so unpredictable. And you don't even during typhoon season, you try to avoid the mountains, but there's no other way as far as going north or going to Lasam. Now she could go south, but
Now, after come down from that boundary from Cagayan to Ilocos, after coming down from that mountain, no more rain. That's a good
yeah.
thing.
Was it raining going through the mountains?
No,
Oh,
no
that's
more.
okay. Yeah, those mountains are. It's kind of like going. If anybody's in the States ever traveling west, going to California, and they go through Donners,
Mm.
it's like Donners. You don't know what it's doing on the top of that mountain. Well, they do, but it's like the weather changes very quickly up there.
Yeah, Partas. Oh, it's either Florida, Maria de Leon, or Parinas, Kuya Jun.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of Porter's
Par-
buses. Yeah, I've seen a couple. They're the ones that had sleepers, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Porter's got the sleepers on them. I haven't seen any with John. I haven't seen any with Florida buses with the sleepers on
Yeah.
them. You have?
Mhm.
I have.
We saw them pass. pass by when we
That was in Florida. That was Portes.
sleep bus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sleep. Partas, Farinas. Maybe he can take those bus either, not only Partas. The Partas, they said this nice bus also.
I just would. I don't know about you, John. I just would. They had a rail system here. Can you imagine how quick it would be?
Already planning, but we don't know when will be start.
I talked to somebody and they said the progress of the rail system is like the progress of the rail system in California. In other words, it ain't going nowhere. I mean, I think that would be like awesome. Have a railroad system. I don't know about you, what you think, John, but you know how much faster it would be.
I know.
And John, all Southeast Asia is so far ahead as far as the railroad system. Japan, China, Taiwan. I don't know if Taiwan has a railroad system.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been there. And I'm like, what's holding back the Philippines? A lot of people say because it is what it is, the mountains and stuff like that. But that would be so beneficial and a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs.
There is railway, but going to the south, but north they don't have.
Where's the railroad? There is no railroad.
There is.
Where?
In there are
Manila.
There are
Everything's in
from
Manila.
From Manila to the south, they have.
Is there?
Yeah,
I have to do research.
they have
I have to fact check here.
mass railway transit.
But why isn't it throughout the whole Philippines? You know how much
Transport.
travel on that save on that would cut down on traffic.
They call that LRT.
Hey Papa, yeah, we're good, man. Oh, how are you doing? Everything's great. Life is great in Badoc, man. Life is great in Badoc. Huh?
Oh,
It's
outside.
not hot. It's mild. Hey John, what the hell's going on here? Hey John, what do you think about the weather here? I think in Badoc, I can't speak on any other place. It's been real mild for the past couple of days. Real mild. You know?
Yes.
Haven't ran the aircon.
Yeah, last night is good weather. Wind, just like windy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't run the aircon. I kept the bedroom door open and I had a fan blowing in there. And Mucky ended up sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, and then when I get up this morning, why you close the door?
Well, because I had lights on. I'm not going to be rude.
I'm sleeping. I don't care. The light is on.
No, I didn't want to give you nothing to complain about.
I cannot see the light if I put my blanket
No, like I
over
said,
my head.
I didn't want to be rude. And you always, I mean, the way you were sleeping like this morning when I got up, it was almost like you were cold.
Yeah.
So I didn't worry about the fan blowing on you. So that's why I shut the door. And also, like I said, I'm not going to turn that kitchen light on.
You just turn on the light here in the sitting.
I was trying to be nice, okay? I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be, considerate. That's what I was looking for. You know, I was thinking, well, she's still sleeping. From what you told me when you were in Lasam, you didn't sleep very well. Okay, and I'm the same way. When I'm sleeping in a
I
string,
sleep very well because
you told me you didn't.
now this time
This.
sleep very well. It's
So that's-
nice to sleep with.
All right, I won't be considerate anymore. All right, next time when I wake up, I'll turn on the bedroom light and I'll turn on the kitchen
Yeah.
light and I'll turn on the TV real loud.
Yeah,
I'll say, "Oh, hell with Myles."
it's great.
You know, I'm gonna be out, Papa. I missed the snow. I do. I miss it. I'm gonna be honest. I miss it.
So some part of the Philippines already before I never hear that, but now they said it's already snowing from some place in
Did you see
Mountain
it?
province.
Did you see the snow?
Someone post it.
Okay.
Icing ice.
I need 77 degrees though. 77, and it's comfortable. And it doesn't drive your, well, anytime you use anything electrical here, it's gonna cost you, okay? But I have it at 77. And I had this fan speed on low. My major concern is just getting rid of the humidity, you know? You get rid of the humidity, it's not bad. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, remember that though, 77 degrees. Don't put it on AI or automatic. It's don't. I found that out the hard way. And I leave the fan on low. Now, when it's really hot and first time I turn on the aircon, still at 77 degrees, but I turn the fan on high for like 15 minutes and then I turn it down to like 2 or 3. Then the speed goes from 1 to 5. I usually 2 to 3, and we're fine. That's the one in the living room, and I leave our bedroom door open, and we're fine. The rest of the bedroom doors are shut.
Thank you, Drar.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Darrell.
Darrell.
Thank you very much. I'll wait your check and I'll send it in the mail. Thank you.
It's
Well,
nothing. When was the your? Oh, no.
no. Oh man, can't drink that anymore.
No.
Got to fly in the coffee.
No. Don't.
See it?
Yeah. Small fly.
It sucks.
Small fly.
All right, you ready to cut out?
Yeah, because it's the fly.
Sure. It's getting expensive though. Building a house is not as cheap as it used to be. The land here is getting expensive. I'm just glad we got it when we did.
Small areas cost you a lot already.
That's why
Especially you are in a good venue location.
That's why if the things get really, really bad for us, that's why we got the property in Lasam. We can get what? How much do you think we can get for that now? 5-6 million?
Yeah, but no one will get that.
What?
No one can afford that.
No, you put it up for sale. They say how much. You tell them non-negotiable. Have a nice day, because they like to bring it down to almost nothing. Like nope.
No one will get.
And nobody gets a cut. There is no, well, there is, but there isn't. Real estate agents, a lot of it's like private, like in the States, a private sale.
What's that? Grilly?
Yeah. Men are men. And they used to, when I was living in Scotland, they used to say, well, men are men and the sheep are nervous. You ready to cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go to the Yellow House.
We will go to the 178.
Yeah, the Yellow House. The ones, you want to do lunch today?
We will have, you ate the burger there.
There's two more in there.
Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, yesterday, Dell, man, I went and I stopped at one of those hamburger shacks and I said, let me get one cheeseburger and I got a hot dog, okay? The brown ones, not the red ones. And she gave me 4 hamburgers and a hot dog and only charged me well, actually it was buy one, get one free. So I only paid for 1 hamburger and she gave me 4. I don't know why.
Mhm.
You too, Papa. Thank you. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you, Papa.
Grateful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Right.
and we will talk to you Sunday.
Sunday.
We'll get back on schedule. Unless something comes up, we'll get back on schedule.
Sunday.
All right. Bye for now, man.
Have
All right,
a
you
good
too, Doe. You be
day,
good, man.
Florence and Daryl.
All right, Bruce. You be good, man. Bye for now.
Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's hard to, you just, all right, bye.